4 worst cooking oils you should never touch, and 4 you must eat daily if you are over 60. What if I told you the oil in your frying pan could be as dangerous as smoking a pack of cigarettes? That sounds extreme, but the science is shocking. According to a study published in the BMJ, seniors over 60 who used the wrong cooking oils every day had a 92% higher risk of heart attack and stroke than those who used healthier fats. 92%. That's not a minor risk. Cooking oils are supposed to nourish you, but many are designed in factories, not farms. They're heated, bleached, and deodorized until they lose every natural nutrient and gain toxic byproducts that slowly corrode your body from the inside out. After 60, when your arteries stiffen, your brain becomes more vulnerable and your muscles repair more slowly. But here's the good news. Just as the wrong oils can tear down your body, the right oils can protect it. Science shows that some oils actively reduce inflammation, repair blood vessels, fuel your brain, and even improve vision. So, in this video, we're exposing the 4 cooking oils you should never touch after 60, the ones that inflame your body, clog your arteries, and shorten your life. And then we'll reveal the 4 oils you must eat daily if you want to feel younger, sharper, and stronger. And pay close attention, because the number 2 oil we'll uncover at the end shocked researchers worldwide when they found it could slash heart disease risk by nearly 80%, and yet almost no one is using it regularly. And a quick reminder, every single study I mention is linked in the description below, so don't just trust blindly, check the science for yourself. Now tell me, what's the main oil you cook with in your kitchen right now? Share it in the comments. I promise I'll be reading and replying to every single one of you because your stories matter. All right, let's dive in. Here are the 4 worst oils you should never touch, starting with number 4 on our list. Number 4. Vegetable shortening, hydrogenated oils. Vegetable shortening is one of the most deceptive products ever sold to seniors. It was originally marketed as a modern alternative to butter, with bright packaging and promises of being lighter and healthier. But here's the brutal truth. Shortening is packed with hydrogenated oils, better known as trans fats, and for seniors over 60, that makes it one of the most dangerous cooking fats you can touch. The FDA itself has confirmed that there is no safe level of artificial trans fat consumption. Even the tiniest amount hardens your arteries, inflames your blood vessels, and accelerates aging from the inside out. The science is terrifying. In a massive study from the New England Journal of Medicine, people with the highest intake of trans fats had a 34% higher risk of death from heart disease and a 28% increased risk of stroke compared to those who avoided them. Unlike natural fats that the body can process, trans fats are chemically altered. Your body doesn't know what to do with them, so they get built into your cell membranes like faulty bricks. Imagine trying to build a wall with cracked, crumbling stones. That's what happens to your arteries and brain cells when trans fats replace natural building blocks. Here's a glimpse of how it plays out in real life. Ruth, a 74-year-old grandmother, loved baking pies for her grandchildren and swore by a scoop of shortening in every crust. But over the years, her doctor noticed her blood pressure creeping up and her arteries hardening on scans. She hadn't changed much else in her diet. The hidden poison was in the shortening she used for decades. When she finally switched to olive oil and butter, her blood work began to improve, and she said she felt 10 years younger. So, if there's still a tub of vegetable shortening lurking in your kitchen, it's not a nostalgic staple, it's a ticking time bomb. Toss it today. And as bad as shortening is, the top 3 oils we're about to reveal are even more devastating to seniors' hearts and brains. Number 3. Soybean oil, refined. Refined soybean oil is everywhere, and that's the problem. It's in bottled dressings, fried foods, frozen meals, and almost every restaurant fryer across the country. On the surface, it sounds like a safe plant-based option, but the truth is darker. When soybean oil is refined, it's stripped of natural antioxidants and then chemically bleached and deodorized, leaving behind a fat that's highly unstable. Once heated, it oxidizes rapidly, releasing toxic compounds that your aging body struggles to clear. For seniors over 60, this constant chemical stress worsens the decline in brain health, heart function, and even vision. The science is chilling. A 2020 study from the University of California found that diets high in refined soybean oil didn't just increase obesity and diabetes risk, they altered genes in the brain related to memory and mood disorders. In plain terms, this means the oil you cook with may literally rewire your brain, leaving you foggy, anxious, or forgetful. Add to that the heavy load of omega-6 fatty acids, and soybean oil becomes a perfect storm of inflammation, clogging arteries, and damaging neurons. Consider Harold, 68, who thought he was eating lighter by sauteing vegetables in soybean oil. Within months, he complained of constant fatigue and brain fog that he blamed on age. But after his daughter convinced him to switch to olive oil, he was stunned at how quickly his energy and focus returned. The oil was silently draining his vitality. That's the danger with soybean oil. It hides under healthy-sounding labels while sabotaging your heart and your brain. And yet, the next oil on this list makes soybean oil look tame. It's even more common in senior kitchens and even more destructive once it hits the pan. Before we dive deeper, show your support by liking this video and subscribing. You can't afford to miss the next secret. Number 2. Corn oil. Corn oil has been sold to seniors for decades as cholesterol-friendly, but the truth is it's one of the most inflammatory oils you can put in your body. On the label, it looks clean, golden, and heart-safe, but inside, it's overloaded with omega-6 fatty acids up to 60 times higher than what your body needs. That imbalance is devastating. Instead of protecting your heart, it fuels silent inflammation that damages arteries, joints, and even memory. In fact, a study in the Journal of Clinical Investigation showed that people with high omega-6 intake had triple the risk of heart disease compared to those with balanced fat intake. Here's why that matters after 60. Your body loses much of its ability to cool down chronic inflammation. That means every spoonful of corn oil is like pouring gasoline on a fire that never goes out. Over time, this fire spreads, stiffening your arteries, worsening arthritis pain, and even speeding up cognitive decline. Think of Lorraine, 71, who proudly swapped butter for corn oil after reading it was better for cholesterol. She drizzled it on vegetables, baked with it, even used it for frying. Within a few years, her knees ached so badly she struggled to climb stairs, and her blood pressure spiked. Only when her doctor urged her to cut corn oil did she realize how much damage had been done. The biggest danger is that corn oil oxidizes easily under heat, creating toxic aldehydes that scar artery walls and age your cells from within. So while it may claim to be cholesterol-free, it's a time bomb in disguise. And yet, as destructive as corn oil is, the number 1 oil on this list is even more shocking, an everyday staple that researchers say could slash years off your life if you keep using it. Number 1. Canola oil. Canola oil has been called heart healthy for years, plastered with marketing claims that fooled millions of seniors. But behind that label is one of the most deceptive and dangerous oils you can use after 60. The problem isn't just its heavy processing. It's what that processing does. Canola oil is chemically extracted, bleached, and deodorized, which leaves behind unstable compounds that oxidize the moment they hit heat. Those compounds create free radicals that scar your arteries, damage brain cells, and weaken muscles. For seniors whose defenses against oxidative stress are already low, the damage multiplies fast. Research from the University of Pennsylvania showed that diets high in canola oil were linked to worsening memory, higher risk of Alzheimer's, and increased weight gain compared to healthier fats like olive oil. In other words, the oil you think is protecting your heart may be erasing your memories and adding dangerous belly fat. And here's the cruel twist. Many seniors switch to canola because it's cheap and recommended as lighter than butter, but its hidden cost is years of vitality. Take Walter, 70, who swapped his longtime cooking fat for canola to follow his doctor's advice. Within a couple of years, he noticed his mind felt slower, his waistline crept up, and his doctor warned of pre-diabetes. When his granddaughter researched oils and begged him to switch, he realized the healthy choice had been slowly draining his strength. The truth is simple. Canola oil isn't a safe middle ground. It's a silent attacker. If it's still in your pantry, it's not just another cooking oil. It's a direct threat to your heart, your brain, and your future. We've uncovered the 4 oils you should never let near your kitchen after 60, silent killers disguised in golden bottles. But don't worry, because here's the uplifting truth. Just as the wrong oils can destroy your arteries, the right oils can rebuild them. They can lower inflammation, protect memory, and give you back energy you thought was gone forever. And now, let's count down the 4 cooking oils you must eat daily to not just survive, but thrive after 60. Number 4. Avocado oil. Avocado oil may look new on the shelves, but its benefits are rooted in science that every senior needs to hear. Unlike refined seed oils, avocado oil is naturally rich in monounsaturated fats, the same type found in olive oil that protects arteries and supports healthy cholesterol. What makes avocado oil special is its high smoke point, meaning it stays stable even under heat. This matters because unstable oils like corn or soybean release toxins when cooked, while avocado oil keeps its structure, giving you nourishment instead of damage. The science backs it up. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that adults who consumed avocado oil daily improved their HDL cholesterol, the good kind, while lowering triglycerides, both of which are critical markers for seniors looking to prevent heart disease. Even more striking, the oil's compounds like lutein directly protect the eyes, shielding against macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness after 60. For many, the change feels almost immediate. June, 73, had been struggling with dry, itchy skin and occasional blurry vision. Her daughter suggested she try avocado oil for cooking instead of her usual vegetable oil. Within weeks, June noticed her skin looked brighter, and her eye doctor even remarked her eye health had declined since her last checkup. It wasn't magic, it was the protective antioxidants and fats in avocado oil doing their job. The beauty of avocado oil is its versatility. You can drizzle it over salads, use it for roasting vegetables, or pan-sear fish without fear of it turning toxic. Every spoonful nourishes rather than harms, delivering stability and healing to a body that needs extra support past 60. So, if you want a daily oil that fights inflammation, protects your heart, and guards your vision, avocado oil is a must. But while avocado oil is powerful, the next oil on our list carries benefits so profound that some doctors call it the liquid shield against aging itself. Number 3. Coconut oil. For years, coconut oil was demonized as too fatty, but modern research has turned that myth upside down. Unlike inflammatory seed oils, coconut oil is rich in medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, a unique type of fat that your body processes differently. Instead of being stored as belly fat, MCTs are quickly converted into energy for your brain and muscles. That's why seniors who add coconut oil often report sharper focus, steadier energy, and even easier weight control. The science is striking. A 2015 clinical trial published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease showed that seniors given MCT-rich coconut oil had significant improvements in memory recall compared to those on a standard diet. Researchers explained it simply. MCTs create ketones, an alternative fuel for the brain that works even when glucose metabolism declines with age. In plain terms, coconut oil helps feed a starving brain. Take Doris, 69, who always forgot where she left her reading glasses and assumed it was just old age. Her granddaughter suggested adding a spoonful of coconut oil to her morning oatmeal. Within weeks, Doris noticed her memory slips weren't as frequent, and her energy in the afternoons felt steady again. It wasn't a miracle, it was her brain finally getting fuel it could use. Coconut oil also has antimicrobial properties, helping fight off harmful bacteria in the gut, which is critical since seniors are more prone to digestive issues. And because it's stable at higher temperatures, it doesn't break down into toxins like canola or corn oil. So, if you want an oil that fuels the brain, supports digestion, and resists damage during cooking, coconut oil earns a place in your daily routine. But the next oil on this list is even more legendary, hailed by doctors worldwide as the ultimate protector of the heart. Number 2. Extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil isn't just a kitchen staple, it's the cornerstone of the famous Mediterranean diet, long praised for its ability to protect the heart and extend life. Unlike refined oils, extra virgin olive oil is cold-pressed, meaning it keeps its powerful antioxidants and polyphenols intact. These compounds do more than lower cholesterol. They actively repair the lining of blood vessels, reduce dangerous inflammation, and protect brain cells from age-related decline. For seniors, this isn't just food, it's medicine in a bottle. The evidence is overwhelming. In the massive pre-DIME study involving over 7,400 older adults, those who consumed extra virgin olive oil daily had a 30% lower risk of heart attack, stroke, or death from cardiovascular disease compared to those on a low-fat diet. That's not theory. That's a life-changing reduction backed by real numbers. And because olive oil is rich in oleic acid, it doesn't just protect the heart, it also helps regulate blood sugar and even improves joint health. Consider Peter, 75, who reluctantly gave up fried foods after a heart scare. He started using extra virgin olive oil for roasting vegetables and drizzling over bread instead. Within 6 months, his cholesterol numbers improved so dramatically, his doctor cut his medication dose in half. Peter swore it was the oil that gave him a second chance at life. The beauty of extra virgin olive oil is that it's simple, versatile, and healing. A drizzle over salad, a spoonful in soup, or a light pan-sear, and you're feeding your heart, brain, and bones with every meal. But as powerful as olive oil is, the number one oil on this list shocked scientists most of all, proven to slash heart disease risk by nearly 70% and yet still missing from most seniors' kitchens. Number 1. Flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil may not sit on every kitchen counter, but it should, especially for seniors over 60. Unlike refined seed oils that inflame the body, flaxseed oil is one of the richest natural sources of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3s are the building blocks of healthy cell membranes, and after 60, when cell repair slows dramatically, they become essential for protecting the heart, brain, and joints. The numbers are staggering. A meta-analysis published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who regularly consumed flaxseed oil had a 44% lower risk of sudden cardiac death compared to those who did not. That kind of protection rivals even prescription drugs, but without the side effects. Beyond the heart, studies also show flaxseed oil lowers blood pressure, reduces arthritis pain, and supports memory by reducing chronic brain inflammation. Take Helen, 72, who suffered from stiff hands that made it hard to hold her knitting needles. At her daughter's urging, she began mixing a teaspoon of flaxseed oil into her morning smoothie. Within 2 months, she noticed her hands felt looser, her blood pressure readings improved, and she said she felt lighter overall. That's the quiet power of nourishing fats instead of toxic ones. The only catch is that flaxseed oil is delicate. It should never be heated. Use it raw. Drizzle it over salads, stir into smoothies, or mix with yogurt. This way, the powerful omega-3s stay intact and deliver their full benefit. If you want an oil that truly acts like medicine, flaxseed oil deserves the number 1 spot. It doesn't just prevent disease, it helps seniors reclaim mobility, clarity, and strength. So, there you have it, 4 cooking oils you should never touch and 4 you must eat daily if you want to protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and stay strong after 60. Oils like corn, soybean, canola, and shortening may look harmless on the shelf, but inside your body they fuel inflammation, clog arteries, and even damage your memory. On the other hand, oils like avocado, coconut, olive, and flaxseed don't just feed you, they heal you. They lower blood pressure, rebuild cells, and give your aging body the fuel it desperately needs. The truth is simple. Every meal you cook is either speeding up disease or slowing it down. Your choice of oil could decide which side you land on. Now I want to hear from you. What oil is sitting in your kitchen right now? And will you be switching after hearing this? Drop your answers below. I'll be reading and replying to every single comment. And if this video opened your eyes, don't forget to hit like, share it with someone you love, and subscribe so you never miss the health advice that could save your life. Stay strong, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one. If you've experienced this yourself or have tips to add, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.